The road to success takes time, takes patience, takes motivation, takes a group of emotions tied together within you to make this force of energy called a purpose. Okay? This purpose, whatever your purpose is that you're waking up to in the morning, whatever this little conscious little person inside you is telling you that you're doing something right, even though everybody around you is telling you that you're not doing nothing correct, that you're doing everything wrong. But this little piece of energy, this little piece of force is telling you that you are doing something correct enough to not worry about what anybody says, what anything you're losing behind, what anything. That is called positive thinking. Positive thinking is what we need around this world. We have a lot of people too lazy to get up to do anything, but that's because they don't want to do nothing. You have to hit a certain level in your life, or a certain level of consciousness or mindset to understand this flow of work. To understand how things work, you have to have a certain amount of knowledge to come to a certain point of a way of thinking that is odd to the normal being, to the normal group of people, to the normal living organisms. You have to think in sort of ways of imagination over reality. Things that you can't see, but you could feel. Things that you can't really know for a fact, but you hear. I want to tell you a story. Me, right now, I'm working hard. I got a website just popped off. I've been throwing off flyers. I've been touring around the Midwest. Okay, only 2 states. But I just started, so I'm going town to town. The problem is I'm not making a physical communication with my group members. I'm not communicating like I'm supposed to be, to interact with the group members, to acknowledge them that I am here and this is true love. That's what I'm going wrong at. That's where I'm trying to succeed right now at. I'm trying to build I'm trying to build an audience, but I want to show that I'm not just, it's not about it's about the communication, the connection between you and your audience in this media world. I mess with the media world. I make videos, I make tutorials, I make other videos of other things, walking on everything. I'm so Joe. With trying to accomplish this marketing scheme online, it's easy, but remember, you have to keep the communication going. It's like a newscast. You have to keep on bringing up content, throwing out content out there, just doing it. But nobody will ever take you serious if you do not commit into the conversation, if you do not turn this into a routine. So you have to express yourself as a human being still to connect to the other side. You have to be able to acknowledge other people besides just you. It could be all about your business, but you have to not always make it about your business. You have to be silly. You have to be normal. You have to be yourself. You have to show people that you are real, that you are an actual real being, not just some rich or some poor guy just worried about himself, So this teaching, this lesson, this video overall is just showing you that you could be doing the following, you could be throwing out content, you could be working your butt off, but it will not mean nothing in the end of the day if you're not connecting with your audience. in a real sense. You have to be active in the conversations. You have to let them know. You have to poke them. You have to share, connect, have change. You have to keep them updated. You know, you have to just keep talking, keep the mouth moving. That's very important nowadays. That's pretty much the most factor of what this media world is nowadays, especially going mobile. You have to keep the flow of talk going. You have to keep the words flowing. So remember, even when things get hard, even when things are at zero, and even when you think you are at the edge of quitting, do not quit. Just find other ways to figure out strategies on how to accomplish things. You might think that this is not your purpose, but if you start putting into your mind different strategies and making it a purpose and saying, no, this is my purpose, this is my purpose, and I'm gonna accomplish it, and you're finding different strategies to accomplish this, then who is to tell you that you will fail? You will accomplish everything you want to do in life. You have to work, and nothing will be easy. You have to find your own trick, your own flow, your own strategy, your own method of attacking any situation, any problem that you are facing within your business. Not everybody is the same. Not everybody has the same way of thinking. You have to be unique in the way you are addressing your issues. You know, you have to build your own story. Build your own timeline. Build your own struggles. Build your own obstacles on the road. Build your own hurdles, you know, and hurdle them your own way. You don't gotta jump around. You don't gotta jump over them. You just slide them to the side. You just slide yourself to the side. You go around. You go underneath. You know, you fly over. There's not a typical. There's not a certain. The way to success is not written in stone. Understand? You have to make your own story, your own success. It will never be the same as other people. And if you are trying to be the same as other people, then you might have to just work as hard. But it could be easier. It could be harder. It could be funner. It could be less stress. It could be a lot less or a lot more than what other people have done. And that's because they don't have certain things are not within that person's life. And there's certain things that there's not things in your life like there are in my life. So remember, don't quit. Do never quit. Keep going and succeed. Succeed and fail. Failing is the story. Go and fail, and then you will succeed. Promise. Comma.